Maybe tonight you are still awake. The room is dark. The house is quiet. Everyone else seems to be asleep. But your mind is still working, still calculating, still worrying, still carrying things that feel too heavy to put down. Maybe there is a bill sitting on the table. Maybe you looked at it this morning, and then again this afternoon, and then once more before bed, hoping something would change, hoping an answer would appear, hoping the numbers would somehow look different, but they didn't. So now, here you are, lying in bed, looking into the darkness, thinking about tomorrow, thinking about money, thinking about responsibilities, thinking about everything that still needs to be fixed. And maybe you are tired. Not sleepy, tired. The kind of tiredness that settles deep inside the chest. The kind that follows you everywhere. The kind that stays with you even after a full night's sleep. Maybe nobody knows. Maybe nobody sees it. Because every morning, you still get up. You still keep going. You still do what needs to be done. You still smile when people ask how you are. You still say, "I'm okay," even when you don't feel okay at all. Maybe you are carrying a family, children, parents, a partner, responsibilities that never seem to end, people who depend on you, people who need you, people who expect you to be strong. And perhaps you have been strong for so long that nobody remembers to ask how you are doing. Maybe tonight you feel alone, not because nobody is around, but because nobody truly understands the weight you carry. Nobody sees the worries that visit you after midnight. Nobody sees the fears you hide during the day. Nobody sees the conversations happening inside your head. The questions, the doubts, the pressure, the endless pressure. And maybe, just maybe, you are tired of carrying it all by yourself. If that is true, then for the next few minutes, I want you to stop. Not forever, just for now. Let everything wait. The bills can wait, the phone can wait, the emails can wait, tomorrow can wait. Because right now, there is nothing you need to solve, nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to fix. Only this moment, only this breath. Take a slow breath in, very slowly, and gently let it go. Again, slowly in, slowly out. That's it. Nothing complicated, nothing difficult, just breathing. Notice your shoulders. Notice how much tension they are carrying. See if you can let them soften, just a little. Good. Now notice your jaw. Let it relax. Notice your chest. Let it loosen. Your body has been holding so much for so long, perhaps longer than you realize. And tonight, your body's asking for rest. Not tomorrow, not next week, tonight. Because the truth is, you have already carried enough. You have already worried enough. You have already spent enough nights lying awake, trying to solve problems that refuse to be solved at 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe you know exactly what that feels like. Maybe you've stared at the ceiling before, watching the hours pass, listening to the silence, wondering how everything became so heavy, wondering when life started feeling this difficult, wondering if things will ever get easier. Those are heavy questions, very heavy questions. And yet, here you are, still breathing, still moving forward, still trying. That matters, more than you know. Because there were days you thought you wouldn't make it through, days that felt impossible, days when your heart felt exhausted, Days when giving up seemed easier than continuing, and somehow you kept going. One day at a time, one breath at a time, one step at a time. You survived things that once scared you. You survived losses, disappointments, failures, heartbreaks, moments when life did not go the way you planned, moments when everything seemed uncertain. And even though those experiences changed you, they did not destroy you. You are still here, and that means something. Maybe not everyone sees your strength. Maybe not everyone appreciates your effort, but that doesn't make it any less real. Because real strength is often quiet. It looks like getting out of bed when you don't feel like it. It looks like going to work when your heart feels heavy. It looks like showing up for people while carrying your own pain. It looks like continuing, even when nobody is cheering for you. That kind of strength matters. And tonight, I hope you give yourself credit for it. Not because all your problems are solved, but because you have made it this far. And that is worth something. Now, take another slow breath. In and out. Imagine for a moment that every worry you are carrying is packed inside a backpack, a heavy backpack. One pocket holds the bills, another holds the debt, another holds the fear of the future, another holds old regrets, another holds expectations, things people expect from you, things you expect from yourself. And you have been carrying this backpack for so long that you forgot how heavy it is. So tonight, imagine taking it off, not throwing it away, not pretending it doesn't exist, just setting it down beside you for a little while. Feel what happens when the weight leaves your shoulders. Feel the space that opens up. Feel the relief. Even if it is only a little, even if it lasts only a moment, relief is still relief. Peace is still peace. And sometimes, healing begins with one small moment, one small breath, one small decision to stop fighting everything for just a little while. Now imagine yourself sitting beside a quiet lake. It is late at night. The air is cool. The water is calm. The stars reflect on the surface. Nothing is rushing. Nothing is demanding your attention. Nothing is asking you to perform. The lake does not care how much money is in your bank account. The stars do not care how successful you are. The night does not care about your mistakes. Everything simply allows you to be. And perhaps you can allow yourself the same kindness to simply be. Not a worker, not a provider, not a problem solver, not someone carrying the world. Just a human being. A tired human being. Deserving of rest. Deserving of peace. Deserving of kindness. Right here, right now. So breathe slowly and let the night hold you for a while. The night has a way of reminding us that not everything needs to be solved today. The stars do not rush. The moon does not rush. The trees do not rush. And somehow, they still arrive exactly where they need to be. Maybe life has felt like a race lately. A race to pay the bills, a race to catch up, a race to become something more, a race to fix every problem, a race that never seems to end. And perhaps you have been running for so long that you forgot what it feels like to stop. Not quit, just stop for a moment, for one quiet breath, for one peaceful night. Maybe there is a part of you that feels like you should be further ahead by now. Maybe you compare yourself to other people, people who seem successful, people who seem happy, people who seem to have everything figured out. But you are only seeing their outside, not their inside. Not their fears, not their worries, not the nights they lie awake wondering if they are enough. Every person carries something. Every person knows struggle. Every person has chapters they rarely talk about. And tonight, you do not need to compare your journey to anyone else's. Your path is your path. Your timing is your timing. Your story is your story. And there is no need to rush it. Take another slow breath and allow yourself to imagine something. Imagine that tomorrow morning, you wake up. The problems are still there. The bills are still there. The responsibilities are still there. But something feels different. Not outside, inside. Because you are carrying less fear, less tension, less resistance. The problems may still exist, but they no longer own you. They no longer define you. Because deep down, you begin remembering who you really are. Not a debt, not a bank account, not a job title, not a mistake, not a failure. You are something much bigger than that. You are a living human being, a person with hopes, dreams, memories, love, strength, and possibilities that have not happened yet. Sometimes life becomes so heavy that we forget this. We begin seeing ourselves only through our struggles, only through what is missing, only through what went wrong. But there is so much more to you than your hardest season. Think about everything you have survived, every difficult year, every setback, every goodbye, every disappointment. You are still here, still breathing, still moving forward. That is not weakness. That is resilience, quiet resilience, the kind nobody applauds, the kind that happens behind closed doors, the kind that keeps a person going when nobody is watching. And maybe tonight, you can finally stop fighting yourself because life has already been hard enough. You do not need to become another enemy in your own mind. You do not need to criticize yourself every day. You do not need to punish yourself for every mistake. You do not need to carry shame forever. You have carried enough, far more than enough. Imagine speaking to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love, someone who is struggling, someone who is scared, someone who is exhausted. Would you tell them they are a failure? Would you tell them they are not enough? Would you tell them they should be ashamed? Of course not. You would offer kindness, patience, understanding, compassion, and perhaps you deserve that same kindness too. Maybe especially now. Take a slow breath in and let it go. Feel your body becoming heavier, more relaxed, more supported. Notice the bed beneath you. Notice the air around you. Notice how this moment asks nothing from you. There is nothing to achieve right now, nothing to prove, nothing to earn, only rest, only peace, only this breath. Now imagine yourself walking along a quiet beach at night. The sand is cool beneath your feet. The ocean moves gently beside you. Wave after wave. Coming in, going out. Coming in, going out. The ocean does not hold on. Each wave arrives and then lets go. Arrives and lets go. And perhaps there is something beautiful about that, because so much of our suffering comes from holding on. Holding on to fear, holding on to regret, holding on to things we cannot control, holding on to stories that no longer serve us. Tonight, you do not need to hold on so tightly. You can loosen your grip, just a little. The future will come when it comes. Tomorrow will arrive when it arrives. You do not need to live tomorrow tonight. You only need this breath, this moment, this peaceful night. Notice how your breathing feels now. Slower, softer, calmer. Your body is beginning to understand something. There is no danger here. Not in this moment. Not right now. Your nervous system can rest. Your muscles can soften. Your mind can slow down. And if thoughts continue to appear, that is okay. You do not need to fight them. You do not need to chase them away. Simply notice them and let them pass, like clouds drifting across a night sky. Some clouds are dark. Some are heavy. Some carry old fears. But every cloud eventually moves on. And beyond every cloud, the sky remains. Quiet, open, peaceful. You are that sky, not the passing fear, not the passing worry, not the passing stress. You are something deeper, something steadier, something larger than all the thoughts moving through your mind. And that deeper part of you has always been there, even on your hardest days, even when you felt lost, even when you felt alone, even when you thought nobody understood. That peaceful part of you never disappeared. It was only hidden beneath the noise. Tonight, the noise is becoming quieter. The pressure is becoming lighter. The night is becoming softer. And your body is beginning to remember what rest feels like. Even on your hardest days. Even when you felt lost. Even when you felt alone. Even when you thought nobody understood. That peaceful part of you never disappeared. It was only hidden beneath the noise. Tonight, the noise is becoming quieter. The pressure is becoming lighter. The night is becoming softer. And your body is beginning to remember what rest feels like. A real rest. A deep rest. The kind of rest that comes when you stop carrying the world for a little while. Maybe tomorrow will bring new opportunities. Maybe solutions will appear where you least expect them. Maybe life is already moving in ways you cannot yet see. Maybe there are blessings still on their way. Maybe there are people you have not met yet. Conversations you have not had yet. Moments of joy you have not experienced yet. Reasons to smile that have not arrived yet. The story is not finished. Not even close. There are still pages left to write. Still sunrises left to see. Still laughter waiting somewhere ahead. Still hope. Always hope. Even if it feels distant tonight. So let yourself rest. Trust that life can carry some of the weight for a while. Trust that you do not have to solve everything alone. Trust that this moment is enough. That you are enough. Exactly as you are. Right here, right now. Take one final slow breath. In and out. Good. Again, slowly. And as your eyes grow heavier and your body grows calmer, allow yourself to drift further into peace, further into rest, further into stillness. The bills can wait. The worries can wait. The unanswered questions can wait. The unanswered questions can wait. Tonight is for healing. Tonight is for breathing. Tonight is for rest. And as sleep slowly finds you, remember this gentle truth. You have survived every difficult day before this one. You are stronger than you know, more resilient than you realize, and far more loved than you sometimes believe. So let go, just for tonight. Let the night carry what you cannot carry. Let the silence comfort what feels wounded. Let your breathing guide you home. Home to yourself. Home to peace. home to rest. And little by little, breath by breath, thought by thought, allow yourself to drift into a deep, peaceful, healing sleep. Good night. You have done enough for today. Now, rest.